S.T.A.'s still up there. And don't worry, I'll take care of it. Hello everyone, and welcome back once again to S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2, Heart of Chernobyl. And wow, they really ripped this place up, and I can't imagine the rest of the zone is all that much better right now. I hate to say it, but what existed in the zone before this could actually be called order. I say that now that I see the difference in not having it. Hey, we can pick up that guitar and try to use it, but unfortunately it seems like we don't have a place to stay anymore. The zone is a little bit smaller now. You can play the guitar not only by using the campfire to choose the guitar, G in the radial menu. There we go. Look at that, we can just set up shop anywhere. No, hang on guys, I actually am going to take care of those scouts. Play the guitar. Oh, we do it like that. That's really cool. So even without knowing anything about music, I can make something that sort of sounds intentional. That's so cool. Left and right click even sound different. But I think I do have to get away from this now. How does one do that? How does one get away from the guitar? Tab? No, well, tab changes that. Tab acts as a scale swap. But I don't... How do I stand up? Oh, control. Alright, let's go kill some Noontiders. Actually, how am I gonna kill Noontiders? I don't have a whole lot of ammo. Oh my god. Oh, you're some kind of mutant. Look at you. Is that maybe even a controller? What were you doing here, Doc? Actually, it seems like everyone's just cleared out. I'm not going to be able to get any services in this village, am I? McCoylich's field diary. This actually works. Put it on a fresh wound and close it up right then and there. I tested it on myself and stopped the bleeding in seconds. 2 hours later, there wasn't even a scar left. Now to see if it works on old injuries. If it does, Lenz will be all over me. If he can catch me, that is. Is the corpse in the other room the result? I guess breakthroughs can happen anywhere. Anyway, let's go try and find these monolithians. Doesn't really feel right to call them Noontiders anymore. I think we're going to fight these guys out the same road we entered from when we first arrived. Haven't been back this way in a really long time. Let's start scouting. Now we know that they are looking out over that Overwatch point, but so far I'm not hearing anyone. Anybody here? Oh, there's that bridge we crossed in the beginning. There they are. And now, even though I have the perfect vantage point, I'm gonna do the thing again where I try and creep up. Just on the off chance that we can talk to them. Just doesn't seem right not to try. Nope. That's the way it is, I guess. Well, that's doing absolutely nothing. Heal, 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 you moron. Okay, where you at? You throw a grenade. Well, somebody threw a grenade. I really need to repair this stuff. I don't believe I eliminated anything. Yep. That hesitation, it gets me every time. Nope. These guys have laser aim, you know that? Yeah, flank the enemy. I'll be down here, where I don't want to be. You don't look like the regular Noontiders either, though. Your uniforms, your armor are different. I don't know what to make of that at this point. I need a lot more ammo. I've just been on like a never-ending gauntlet for the past few episodes, and there's not been adequate opportunity to rearm. Look, even a headshot doesn't really put you down all at once anymore. And it's like friggin' World War now. Come on, you come to me, that'll make things easier. But that's good enough. That was a nice little yelp you had there. It's been some time since we were here. Thankfully, you have ammo that I can use. Ooh, that's a new type of shotgun. If we were to swap those around, yours is worse. And it doesn't look as cool either.
Nice shot on that fanatic up the hill.
Yeah, it was a lot of nice shots. I should have just opened up on them from the start.
Holy cow, thanks a lot. Here's some coupons for ya. They are the last thing I need right now. Huh, I never thought I'd say that.
Okay, glad to help this place out that was helping me when I was first getting my legs, but that is absolutely inadequate compensation. According to the map, everyone might still be holed up inside here. Yep, Zalicia.
Most, a couple of med kits, a couple new guns, 4 grenades. No food.
Not a single crust of bread on any of the corpses.
Sorry.
What the hell are they eating? All right. Give the ammo to the raiding team and put the rest in the pile. Now take a break. Good work. Whoa! Are you with us?
Seems like you could use a hand.
I sure could. Gaffer and I are trying to turn this kindergarten into something that could actually stand up to those monolithians. Our plan is ambitious, but it won't mean squat without some gear. And while I'm wrapped up in this mess, there are 2 other issues on my plate. First, there's Hamster. He's holed up in the emission shelter, hoarding supplies like they're gold. Second, my precious gun is lost somewhere in the clutter at Lenz's workshop.
So what's the deal with you and Hamster?
He's a fucking rat. Hamster thinks he can ride us out with that guard of his and keep his stockpile of supplies. He's living high on the high, while the rest of us are starving. Gaffer may not see eye to eye with me, but if you ask me, not helping out in a situation like this is just as bad as pointing a gun at us.
What's so special about your gun?
Well, I had my baby since back when I went to Intar with Gaffer. She's seen a lot. Besides, when everyone else is lucky to get rusty old junk from Hamster Stash, a good gun is worth its weight in gold.
Sounds easy enough. So it's all here in Zalicia.
If I send you on some wild goose chase, I know you probably wouldn't bother coming back, huh? And what would I have you do out there anyway? Make a run to the slag heap and back? Take on the ward at a pontoon bridge?
It's kind of mostly what I've been doing. Alright. Let's check our stash and see what we can do. Okay, good. We've got tons and tons of ammo for the necessary weapons. We can put a lot of things back.
They sacrificed themselves for us. We'll bury them with honor. So many graves.
So many indeed. Also, maybe you don't want to run that indoors? Just saying. I actually love this in the story, this whole down but not out moment. This place has been ravaged, but all anyone's thinking about is how to move forward. And things are happening.
Are you alright?
You are alive. Okay, well, I don't need any
Stay
healing
safe,
right now.
And be careful out there in the field.
But I am gonna need some... I'm gonna need some repairs. Where do I do that? Look at that. The services have changed their location. The blimp still shows on the map, despite being gone. Well, actually, it looks like the tower might have been damaged. Hard to tell. But first things first, let's see about this gun. Funny how we're facing this with a new sense of optimism now that the sun has come out. Hi, dog? Oh, hi, multiple dogs. Nope! Come on, I know I have more ammo than this. I got nowhere to go. Die? And die? And die? Oh, that's a side dog! Nope, go like that. Oh my god. Now, how am I supposed to deal with this in the middle of Zalicia? Get up. Yeah, no, that's just bad. Come on. Alright, so I got a hit on the real one there. But the fake ones hit just as hard. Come on. Oh my god, it's just like the early game fights all over again. Only this time with a weird supernatural slant to it, or something that's indistinguishable from the supernatural. If I can shell game you... Doesn't matter. Now, when I took these things on over in the upper zone, just shooting even the fake ones eventually resulted in a win. Let's use the pistol for this. There you go. Let's see what's up in the mechanic shop. Yes, I definitely need all the health I can carry. Looks like somebody put up a fight in here, too. Maybe that means our mechanic made it, or maybe no. That's definitely not a good sign. A PC building, it can be a mess, am I right? This is lost in the clutter? Dude, you didn't even look. Note to Uncle Leonia. Found among Lenz's personal belongings. Hi, Leonia. Isn't it ridiculous that we're writing to each other when we live right next door? Like some lovebirds or something. Look, I know you feel guilty about my condition. That's why you never visit me here. But I chose to go into that lab on my own. It was my decision, you get it? You were just being a good guy, doing your job. Stop blaming yourself. You should be proud you got me out of there, you old coot. Anyhow, drop by sometime. Let's catch up like we used to. It's lonely as hell here. At least tell me what's happening on the other side of that fence. Let's bring this thing back. That's gotta be it, right? There we go. Isn't that the most stalker thing ever, that finding the weapon is one objective, returning it is another one altogether? Listed as optional. But let's go. Imagine if we had the option in dialogue to tell him we didn't find it.
I think this belongs to you.
Oh, yes! My baby. You're a peach! Here, take this. I'll toss in some extra coupons when I get the chance.
When you get the chance, being right now. By the way, going next door and bringing you an object paid 2.5 times the amount of going out there and fighting a squad of monolithians.
I'll always keep a bottle ready for you.
Will you? Anyways, let's go back. There you are. Oh, what, you've nothing to say after all this? Doesn't matter now. Got things to see. So next on the agenda is going to be dealing with Hamster, and that one may be a little bit more of a fight. That's what I'm concerned about. Wait. Oh, this must be it.
Freeze! Don't come any closer.
Keep it down. Who's there? Oh, it's you. Apologies, but at the moment my trading assets are, let's say, frozen. But thanks for stopping by. Take care and goodbye.
Not so fast. Why aren't you with the rest of the Zalicia stalkers?
They're just pissing those fanatics off. Holed up in that house, shooting back, thinking my goods are gonna help them pull through. Nah, I'll pass. The two of us are better off here.
Yeah, you're not community-oriented, which is not a good thing when you're in a tight-knit community.
The gaffer needs supplies. Can we work something out?
I've got security covered for another year. Plenty of food and gear too. You've got nothing to offer me.
What do you think is going to happen if they take over this town? Do you think you're going to be safe in here? They're just going to toss a couple grenades down the doorway.
Hey you, how much is he paying you for security?
That's a trade secret.
Why? You want to offer me more, Stalker?
This is what being rich is all about. Now, this is what they mean by F you money. F you hamster.
You heard me right. This is for protecting the gaffer's house.
It's a deal.
You bastard! What about our contract? It's a fucking mercenary code. We had an agreement. I paid you in advance.
In times like these, the only code that matters is survival. Your greed is going to get us both killed way before the monolith shows up. You're not a hamster, you're a fucking rat. This way, I can at least help some decent folks. Especially if they're willing to pay me more.
Pleasure
Come
doing
on,
business.
This ain't right. I'll double it, okay?
If you double it, you can tag along.
Why did you have to get involved?
Now I'm done talking.
Oh my. That's the only time I've been perfectly happy to pay for something like this. The one time where guns blazing was actually less satisfying. Get back to work, you moron. Alright, we did it.
I took care of your problem with Hamster.
I want to know how you managed to persuade him.
I didn't. I just paid his guard off.
And without a security, a huge rat becomes a scared little mouse. Pretty clever.
Evolution works rapidly in the zone.
I'll
Alright,
always
we
keep
are
a
done
bottle
here.
ready for you. Whoa!
There could be more to
Look who's
do.
here.
We should go check Uncle Leonia's house. Oh, Uncle Leonia's house is all the way down here. That's like where we first entered. Okay, well I have bad memories in that swamp, but I guess we could check it out.
Are you alright?
Okay, I have the option to ask you if you needed help.
What happened to Lens?
The old boy took the brunt of the attack. When things went haywire, he held the workshop single-handed. He caught 3 bullets and some shrapnel from a grenade. Somehow he was still conscious when we finally got there and pulled him out.
Can I help?
I don't know how Lenz is still alive, to be honest. The artifacts have been keeping him on life support, but he's not gonna last much longer. He's gotta get surgery. But I was so fucking busy with the wonders of the zone that I didn't even notice someone stole my kit. I have a spare stored in one of the gaffer's stashes for a rainy day, though. Well, that rainy day is here, but everyone's too busy to help.
Literally a rainy day. Okay, no, anything we can do for Lens, we've got to do it, especially now that we've got some backstory on him. Or just context, I suppose.
Got any idea who swiped your kid?
No clue. Not everyone was eager to be a hero when the Monolithians showed up. So if you try to hunt down the thief among the dozens of refugees, you might run out of time to save Lens.
If I come across your instruments, I'll grab them.
I'll give you the coordinates of 3 stashes. One of them should have my package.
Okay.
Please don't take too long. Lens is strong, but without surgery, wouldn't expect any miracles.
I'm your miracle. Alright, we'll take care of that first, since it's more urgent. And with the right medical advancements, maybe we can even figure out what was going on with your beard during that. Where are we going? There's one over in the swamp. One at the house over here. So that's 2 out of 3. Man, I've just been helping for a whole day. I'm Superman. And they'd better come to see me as such. Alright. In barn stashes like this, it's almost always in the attic. So is there any way for us to get up there? Maybe if we jump up here. Hang on. On this post? No? Yep. Right here. We can climb these logs. Here, come on. Vault whenever you want. Thank you. Oh, there's a bag. There's a bag. That's got to be it. There's medical supplies, but not the kit you're looking for. Alright, so that's no good. Next up, there's either the one over there or one over here. I'll go for that one first because it's more difficult. It doesn't help that it's night now. In order to count, am I going to have to take everything? Yeah, okay. Man, as soon as I step out of town, it must be the NPCs. My performance improves dramatically. That's crazy. You know, this game has had another big update, like another huge update since the last time. And I'm really impressed with how it's coming along. Like, this game is even much better than when I first started playing. You know, in the years leading up to the release of this game, especially with the first trailer years ago, I actually had a lot of doubts about this one, but it's actually surpassed all my expectations. I do think it's easily the best in the series. But now we're gonna have to deal with anomalies. The potential for rewards is substantial, but will it pay off for us is the question. It's expanding and contracting! It's a teleport, it's a teleport, it's a teleport! Right here, right here, right here, right here, right here, right here. Oh, there's no way I'm getting away from this. No, Froggy! How are there any frogs even left here? Oh, we can get away when it goes outward. And oh, it's killing me! It was actually doing damage. What? I don't know how we're meant to deal with this if we can't get close to it. Where is the stash specifically? Bulba. It's a unique anomaly. It's not another one of those teleportals. It should be off to the side over here. Maybe we can skirt it? We're being pulled in. Oh my god, we need to find this thing quickly. Because it's doing damage even regardless. Because it's doing damage unless we find cover. Okay, there's some more stuff here. Once again, 2 out of 3, it's not there. I'm wondering if it's not just scripted to only appear in the third one you check. Huh. The bridge barn should actually be the site of the last stash. Of course, it's infested with rats now. Okay, go, go, go. Find something to stand on top of. Find anything to stand on top of, or just keep it moving. Okay, grab the surgery kit and go. Don't even worry about it. There's a shrine here with a med kit. Feels like bad luck to take it. Wow, that jump really launched us, huh? But okay. It hasn't taken us all that long, and we should have what Lenz needs now. And hopefully he can get back to work on repairing stuff in like 15-20 minutes. I got places to be. Where are you? Right here.
Are you alright?
These the instruments you were talking about?
That's right, Stalker. Thank you. You'll have to talk to the gaffer about your reward. I need to get Lenz ready for surgery right away. Hey, Lenz. I've got good news. You hear that, buddy?
He's gonna be okay. Are you willing to talk now?
Can you remind me where I can find Uncle Leonia?
A little house on the outskirts where he used to meet newcomers. We figured the guy valued his privacy. Turns out, he was just there to hide his past.
That's right, you wanted me to kill him. Well, since the urgent matter is out of the way, I think I'll just have a rest for now. Seems like in the zone's darkest hour, we're heading straight back to where it all started. Which is very excellent design. I mean, there's no way this isn't deliberate. Even though all this was optional, and it's still keeping... It's still not putting us on rails, but it still kind of leads you into the more cinematic way of doing things, which is really, really cool for an RPG. Now... Seriously though, if you had told me as a kid playing Oblivion about this game, I would have been so stoked for the future. I mean, granted, the S.T.A.L.K.E.R games existed then, but I didn't know that. Alright, we've got to continue making our way down the road a long ways. At times like this, I wish I had binoculars, because what is that structure out there? That can't possibly be the wall itself, can it? I mean, if it is, it's in pieces. You wanna look out? Bud? Yeah, keep scouting, you know, in case there's dangerous mutants out there. You're welcome. What is going on here? Yeah, it seems like that's precisely what it is. A crumbled wall torn apart by gravitational anomalies. Maybe the old cordon? If there is such a thing. Hang on, let's wait for that to come back, because I really need to be closer to make sure I get through. Yeah. I mean, that almost looked like a map boundary. But discharging it did actually work. No, we can see the newer wall over there. I was gonna say, if that's the case, then it's in significantly worse shape than when I arrived. But at that point, nothing would surprise me. I do wonder what, if any, media coverage this place actually gets. I mean, we were following those journalist USBs for a while. Look at that, a light from a cabin just off the road. Look at that, it wasn't even a cabin, it was just reflection off the glass. That is so cool. What does that sound? That's not good. That's not good at all. Nor is that trap. Did something get you from the inside? You've got a cellar. Oh, it's not you. Paris Musketeer.
The monolith's will has not been done. Zalicia shall fall. Few infidels remain. No one should be left alive. No one should stand in the monolith's path. Complete your mission. It's time for our final prayer.
To be able to change, to come back from this over a decade, only to have all of that taken away in the end.
Infidels will hate us. You shall take away their hatred. Within the monolith, all is one. All
I can delay going outside for at least a little bit. Still be prepared, but maybe there's another outcome possible. Nope, never mind. It's not going to be long before they start chucking grenades in here. Oh, come on. This is not working. Nope. Sometimes you just gotta push. I think that's him. Oh, your power armor. Yeah, buckshot's not gonna cut it here. Problem is, a lot of times I have to switch my weapons or reload without actually being able to see whether I even need it. You're crawling around on the roof. And grenading yourselves. Some things never change. You're not taking any damage. Yeah, these hitboxes are blocking everything. Finally. Is somebody else attacking you? I'm confused as to the allegiances here. Let me just go on record saying that. Who are you guys? Different uniforms. They look like military. Is that an RPG? I think they are. I don't believe I've seen you guys out here before. I mean, we are close to the wall, but even still. I'm gonna start taking that ammo because I think we can use it with one of the new guns we picked up. Also, fancy you guys showing up right now. Are you responding to Monolith? Unfortunately, we're gonna have to... I had really hoped that there would be another way to deal with Uncle Leonia, but instead, Lens is going to be waking up to this information. Speaking of, where is his corpse? He was over here somewhere, wasn't he? Cannot find the body at all. But what does this note here say? A note from a grateful rookie. Uncle Leonia, I really owe you for yanking me out of that fruit punch and helping me get my head on straight. I brought you some supplies for my first haul. Stay safe and see you soon. Green. It's like I was saying, they had overcome so much just to have it all taken away. And something that one of you pointed out, in the moment when it happened, back there at S.T.A.L.K.E.R, we did see Strider try to turn the gun on himself. He knew what was happening and tried to prevent it. He keeps a grave in the basement. Here he is. And he does have a PDA with him.
Wow, looks gorgeous. If Lens's cameras didn't conk out after every emission, I could have taken me some amazing pics. I mean, the poppy field alone. Just think about showing it to the rookies. But them lot would all rush over to see it on their own. Unprepared, with no plan. Forget it, Old Spice. Sometimes beauty just ain't meant to be seen.
There was something else there too, though. List of stalkers in Zalesia. You were crossing them off. Also, I noticed the question mark next to Lens. Okay, you know what? While we're in the area, for old time's sake, let's go see where we came in. You know, this game has been a real triumph in how to add, like, characters and narrative elements to the Stalker formula, and it's been great. But this quest, if anything, has been a way to show and not tell, and still tell a dramatic story. Yeah, they must have come from that base after hearing the gunshots. The fault is down this road. This is that same forest that we were dumped into in the middle of the night dodging bloodsuckers before. And dogs, don't forget dogs. Yep. This is sealed, though I still probably wouldn't be very confident standing on it. There it is, there's the fault. Although it's probably about as secure as a wall, if not more so. Can we actually get around here is the question. I think I remember walking through this village early on. Oh god, here comes he. Yep. Ha! You leapt right over me. My god, you're gnarly looking. There even seems to be a bit of variation between these guys. Yep, I believe this is where I dropped down. No going back. All the complications and hazards in the zone, and having that be slightly above head level is the thing that keeps me from leaving. Well, that and I have reasons to stay now. There's the lab. It honestly feels like years ago since I started playing this game. It's incredibly strange how this game came in competing with the nostalgia of its own franchise, and now I'm looking at this with nostalgia. It's a really long game as well. I mean, I slowed down so I could work on other series, but it's up there with the longest series as it is. And we're not done yet. Now, this episode is probably going to be a bit shorter, and I think the way forward is to do shorter episodes that take less time to work on. I can record more than one at a time, and they'll just get double uploaded with other things. Huh. If I remember rightly, there was a poltergeist in this here barge in the beginning. Is that maybe still the case? I don't see anything. Right, the foreshadowing was there. There was a monolithian device right here at the beginning. Further going to show that this was all part of their plan. Oh, you guys. Alright, took them a second, Acme style. But even the coyote has to see that he's gone off the edge sooner or later. Gaffer? I got him, but I'd really like to set the record straight about what was actually going on here.
I did what you asked.
I knew I could count on you. What about Warlock's request?
I've got everything he asked for.
You can leave it here. I told Hamster not everyone's as nice as me. I bet Warlock's gonna be cuddling that gun every night. I hear Lenz is gonna make it. Thanks. The Monolithians follow their preachers. When a Hydra loses its head, it takes a little while for it to grow back. It's gonna be easier for us now. Thank you.
You're all a bunch of crooks. Thieves.
Hey, I just got a new suit. Siva suit. That offers incredible protection, including psi protection. It's the first thing we've had like that. Meanwhile, we are in dire need of repairs across the board.
Fuck! They're coming! A shit ton of them!
Where? I just got done with this. Where are they? There you go. It takes a while to grow back, huh? Yep, caught out in the field. Looks like they're doing a pretty good job at defending.
I don't like this.
Me either. That was a really small attack, unless it was just a probing attack. Which it looks like it might be. Oh my god, just die. These weapons, they just don't kill. That's right, focus your fire on me. Is that all? Or is there gonna be more? No, none of us should. Two headshots, 3 headshots, and you're finally down. Nice punctuation. Are we done? It seems to me that it's over, right? Unless somebody's still hiding out here. You guys are Monolith. Did those guys just, like, forget to join the attack? Like, what's going on here? Wow. It's pretty much all gotta be headshots, or else it does, like, nothing to you. A jam? Okay, yeah, no, we're starting to get really low on condition because I haven't been able to repair for, like, 4 episodes. Zig and zag, zig and zag, zig and zag, zig and zag, zig and zag. Doesn't really work in this context, but you know, kinda don't have a choice because the rifle does nothing. Oh my god. Oh my god, this thing sucks. One more. Hitboxes. At this point, I'm taking these guys on single-handed because we're nowhere near the town. I mean, hey, look at me, just doing anything for you guys. Don't need any help. That was 5 headshots. What do I even do now? I guess backup did arrive eventually. The lines are getting a little weird. Oh, come on. Come on. There we go. Can't do anything about close range, can you? Again.
To the assembly hall, everyone. I've got something to share.
Is it a tech who can help me? I wonder how many far more mundane meetings took place in the same room.
Zalicia is safe now, and it's all thanks to you. This place has been our home during times of peace, and our refuge during times of peril, even if it's nothing more than a ruin now.
Let me tell you something, guys. Zalicia is more than a bunch of old shacks falling apart. Zalicia is all of you.
When did you get so sentimental, Warlock?
If we can laugh, we can get through this.
Those fuckers will never take Zalicia.
I don't know what the fuck happened. I made it. Against all odds. And it's all thanks to each and every one of you.
Don't get all weepy on us now. We've got work to do.
There's still a lot to be done. We have to bury the dead. Make a plan. We don't have much time for small talk. But first, there's something important I need to say. Skiff, you're the only one who stepped up and came to our aid. Chances are, everyone here owes their lives to you. No reward can truly express our gratitude. But still, thank you.
I heard Lance is going to pull through. How about you?
I feel like I've aged beyond my years. I guess I'm a real Mikolayich now.
Well, it seems our objectives are still telling us to fight off the monolith attack, but you know what? I'm really happy to see this game actually acknowledge what I've been saying for the past couple episodes. That community is what drives all of this, and there are places where it exists. Stalkers may be looked down upon, but they do actually all rely on each other. And this is the kind of thing that is going to make the zone all that it can be. We still need to go fight the monolith at the spear, but it seems like we here are safer now. Unfortunately, it's looking like in order to repair and rearm, I'm gonna have to actually go all the way back to the slag heap. Right now, I should probably talk about, like, what's going on with this series. So I can't put these in a regular upload slot. I need to make room for other stuff. But I want to get these things out more often than I have been, and so I think what I'm doing is I'm going to go for much shorter episodes, record a couple at a time, and just edit them really quickly so that whenever I want, I can just push a couple out. So this is going to be the start of much shorter episodes, but hopefully it means that we'll get to the end of this more quickly overall. But seeing where it goes from here is going to have to wait until next time. And as we walk this lonely road once more, if you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more creepy and comfy content. If you have any ideas for other videos you think I should do, the best place to suggest that will be at the Discord, which I will link in the description. If you want to try this game out for yourself, that link will also be in the description. If you want to support me on Patreon, that link will be in the description. And as always, I will see you in the next one.